This video demo will show you how to receive, accept, and decline offers within Reesio. The offers feature within Reesio is actually located on the single property page website. That's where you need to begin in order to begin receiving offers through Reesio's offers feature. Once you begin receiving offers, you can then manage those offers over here on the offers tab of the transaction dashboard. But to begin with, we need to start on the single property page website. So of course, because we have to go to the single property page website, you can only use the offers feature for listing transactions that you have because Reesio only creates single property page websites for your listing transactions. If you have not already watched the video tutorial on how the single property page websites work, we definitely recommend watching that video first prior to watching this video on how to use the offers feature. So to access the single property page website again, you simply come over here to the right hand side and click the single property website button. This will bring up the single property page website along with the unique URL for this particular listing. To begin receiving offers on this property, what you need to do is take this unique URL, copy it to your clipboard, and then go back to your MLS listing and insert it into the MLS with instructions for buyer's agents to come to this page to make offers. What will happen from there is buyer's agents will click on the link in your MLS listing and they will be brought to this page where they will see this make offer button. Now this is very important. Only buyer's agents will be able to make offers on your listing transactions. You unfortunately cannot currently make offers on your own listings. So if you try to make an offer on your own listing, if you click this make offer button, it will instead let you know and prompt you to say, hey, sorry, you cannot make an offer on your own listing transactions. Only other buyer's agents can make offers on your property, okay? Also, buyers, if by some chance buyers come to the single property page website, they will not be able to make an offer. They will either need to invite their buyer's agent in to make an offer for them, or they will be able to contact you to make an offer on their behalf under a dual agency relationship. So let's say I copy this URL, and I'm actually going to log out of this existing account I have here, and then log into or come to this URL as if I was a new user in Reesio. Okay, so I come to this single property page website as if I'm a new buyer's agent who's never used Reesio before. Okay, or I could be a buyer's agent who has used Reesio before. But the bottom line is that I'm coming here as a buyer's agent, not as the listing agent who has listed the property. So from this point, I now click the Make Offer button, and I now choose whether I'm a buyer or a buyer's agent. Again, if I choose that I'm a buyer, it will not let me make an offer. It will only list the contact information for the listing agent or allow me to invite in the buyer's agent into here, okay? So I cannot make an offer if I'm a buyer. So let's pretend I'm a buyer's agent who's come to this page from your MLS listing and instructions that you've prompted me for. I click the buyer's agent button here. And now if I already have a Reesio account, I would log in here. If I don't already have a Reesio account, then I would create an agent account over here. So let's pretend I'm a new user and I'm going to create a new account. I'll call myself John Smith. Make up an email address. Okay, so now that I've created an account, it's going to ask me to submit the offer details. What we're doing here is we're asking the buyer's agent essentially to hard code in or data entry in the details of the offer, and then they can attach the purchase agreement or offer document at the end of the process. So you're still going to get the purchase agreement or offer document. It's not like you're not going to be able to see that document. But what's going to happen is because they're summarizing the terms for you, we then can actually summarize the terms for you as well on the offers tab of the transaction dashboard, which you'll see in a little bit, in addition to providing the documentation for the offer. So you're going to see in a little bit that this really summarizes nicely all of the offers that you have going on and still allows you to drill into the details, but it doesn't force you to look at that. So I'm going to go ahead and enter in the details of the offer. I'll say we're going to offer $1 million. The deposit will be $50,000 using conventional financing. Loan amount of $800K. Down payment of $150, which is automatically calculated. We'll say a 30-day escrow. Click continue. We'll say the appraisal will be 10 days. The loan will be 15. And we'll say the inspection is 7 days. Okay, and we'll say it's not contingent on the sale of another property, so we'll leave this blank. If the buyer's agent has any other terms that they need to add as contingencies, they can do that here. I click continue, and now it gives me the opportunity to upload the purchase agreement. So if I click upload here, it'll bring up my desktop, and I'll go into my documents here. I will upload the purchase agreement. And now it just takes about a minute or so for the document to upload, depending on the file size. This is a pretty large file here that I'm uploading for the purchase agreement, so it might take up to a minute here. And so while that's uploading, again, once I submit this offer, you're now going to receive it. So it's just about done uploading here. Okay, there it's done. Now I click continue, and now as the buyer's agent, I have the ability to review my offer details. So I can see again all the offer details that I submitted here. Once this looks good and I'm ready to submit it, I simply click the orange submit offer button, and it gives me the confirmation that the offer's been submitted, and I can close that down. Okay, now I'm going to log out of this buyer's agent account and log back in as the original listing agent who owns the listing and who received the offer. Okay, so I'm going to log back in to this listing agent account, and I'll notice here in the notifications bell up here at the top that I've received an offer. I will also, if I have my email notifications turned on, I will also be able to see the offer notification via email, which is great. Also, if I've invited my seller into the transaction, then they will also get an email notification about receiving the offer as well. But don't worry, the seller cannot take any action on any offers. Okay, even though they get notified, they can't take any action. But it's still great that they get notified because it keeps them excited about it, shows how great of what great work that you're doing by getting offers received and so forth. So just keep in mind that even though they do receive notifications that offers have been received, they can't take any actions on the offers. Only you can. So if I go back into that transaction, I also could click directly on the notification here. That would take me to that, but I'm going to go into the transaction just to show you this. The offers tab now has a little red circle with the number of offers that have been received. So if 5 offers have been received, this will show 5. Obviously, only 1 offer has been received so far. But if I click on this, it now shows me the offer that's been received. If I hover over the agent's name, I can see the agent's name, John Smith. Also, if I go to the transaction member section, by default, when a buyer's agent makes an offer on your transaction, they will be automatically added to the transaction. However, they are put into their own separate group, which means they cannot see your client, the seller. They also cannot see, they can see your client, the seller, but they can't see any other buyers or buyer's agents. So you don't have to worry if like 5 different buyer's agents make offers. They're not going to be able to see each other or see any of the other offer details. They can only see themselves. They can see you and anyone in your group, and they can only see their offer. They can't see any other offers. And if you don't know much about how transaction groups work, we definitely recommend checking out the support articles and video regarding transaction member groups to understand how that feature works. But suffice to say, you don't have to worry about the buyer's agents being able to see each other or seeing the other buyers. Okay. So, anyways, coming back to the offer that I've received. Here's the offer that I've received. Here's the agent. Now, it's only showing me the purchase price, the deposit amount, and the loan amount. Obviously, that's not that much detail. However, if I click this review link, it will actually bring up all of the offer details regarding this particular offer, including the down payment amount, the payment method, the days to close, and any other contingencies. So it gives me a really nice snapshot of all of the offer details. And then it also has the purchase agreement here. So if I were to click on this, it would actually open up the purchase agreement, which would allow me to view the details of the purchase agreement. Now, coming back to what I said a minute ago, what's nice about the Reesio offers feature and kind of the whole point of this is to streamline the offers process so that you don't have a bunch of emails flying back and forth between you and the buyer's agents, between receiving offers and accepting them and declining them. And also, this summary mechanism and dashboard that we're giving you means that you don't have to open up every purchase agreement. For example, if this purchase price were like $100,000 for $1 million property, you wouldn't even bother to open up the purchase agreement. You don't have to worry about it. So if you receive offers that are way off base, you don't even have to bother opening up the purchase agreement. You see what the details are, and you can ignore those, correct? So once you have reviewed the offer details within this page, or if you select the offer here, you can accept and decline the offers. So if you decline the offers, and by the way, if you have multiple offers here, you can select multiple offers and decline them all at once. Our system will automatically generate an email that goes out to the buyer's agent letting them know that their offer's been declined. Okay, so you don't have to go through the painstaking task of trying to get back to every single buyer's agent to let them know, hey, sorry, your offer's been declined. Just select the offer, click decline, and our system will do the rest. Okay? However, if you want to accept an offer, what's really cool about Reesio is because we automatically, or because we already have e-signatures built into our platform, if you click the accept button, you'll see here that you can basically send the purchase agreement right to your seller to sign and be ratified in contract. And so if I click get signatures, it'll open up the get signatures window, which I can then type in the envelope name like offer one or something like that, and add my seller, and then click submit, and then it's going to bring up the purchase agreement, and then the seller can sign it, and will be ratified in contract automatically once the seller does that. And the buyer's agent will get notified that their offer's in the process of being accepted, and then once it's signed by the seller, everyone will get notified that that we're now in contract on the property, and the status will automatically change to active contingent. Okay. So it's pretty cool. I mean, we really streamline the offer process. Now, one question we get a lot is about counter offers. Unfortunately, Reesio does not have a counter offers feature right now. That is something at some point we are looking to build. We definitely realize that that is a key feature that people want. There is, however, a workaround to the offers feature if you so choose. And that workaround is, if you remember correctly, buyer's agents, when they submit an offer, are automatically added to the transaction. Well, if you want to make a counteroffer to a buyer's agent, you could simply go to the documents section, because now the buyer's agents are in the transaction, right? And you could upload a counter if you want, and then share it with them. So that is the workaround to the counteroffers feature not being available as part of the offers feature within Reesio, is simply go to the documents section, upload or add any counteroffers, and then share them with the buyer's agents that have automatically been added to the transaction in Reesio after they submitted the offer. So again, there is a workaround to that, and most people are pretty okay with that, at least until we at some point build the counteroffers feature in. So that's how you use the offers feature in Reesio. It's a great feature. It streamlines your offers process, and let us know if you have any questions on that.